Honestly, it might hit 10K if we keeping it a buck.
Take me to go shopping in Paris or go sailing overseas and just drape me in Gucci. No, all I ever asked was you to pick up the phone and you alone. All I ever asked was you to show me some love, kisses and hugs. No, I never had it. We should go to the club, we should both stay. I never wanted you to stay. Just wanted you to show me.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another vlog. If you are new here, my name is Dishon King. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on any videos the second that they drop. So today I'm going to be doing a day in the life of an influencer vlog. I'm going to be putting y'all on to just how I manage the influencer side of my life. As some of y'all know, I'm not yet a full-time content creator, YouTuber, whatever you want to call it. So I do have to juggle many hats throughout my day-to-day life. So today is Sunday. It's usually like the last day of the week that I have to prepare for the rest of my week, and also the last day that I have for just a full day to myself. Sometimes I will opt in to actually get started on influencer work so that I don't have to worry about it throughout the week. So right now what I'm gonna do, I actually want to get a thumbnail for this vlog that I'm filming. So I'm gonna do one of those fake mirror pictures that, I don't know, this was trending like on TikTok last year, but I don't know if people still do this. I have to do it because I don't have a full body mirror in my house yet. This is the tripod that I use to take my photos and stuff in. As y'all see, I have like my studio lights right here. I need to put those up because I don't have any use for them today. I actually have two phones. So I have this phone, the 13 Pro Max, and then my second phone is the 11 Pro Max. So I'm gonna be using this as the phone that I'm gonna hold in my hand because this is actually off. Like, I cleared the factory settings and everything, so I won't be taking the actual picture on this phone, but I'm gonna have my self timer actually take the photo on my real phone that's gonna be set up on the tripod. Iced chai latte, you know, for the aesthetic. And I also like cleaned up my room a little bit so that my background was clean. I had stuff like everywhere. I have my phone set up right here. Excuse the boxes, I'm still unpacking. I have my Bluetooth clicker here so I can take the picture. I will link this tripod in the description below. I'm working on getting an Amazon storefront. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get it all together so I can get my Amazon affiliate links together and stuff. Maybe I'll do that in a separate influencer vlog or something once I figure that out. I'm gonna go ahead and prop you guys up so you can watch me do what I do.
So much pain. After all of the days and all of the nights that we had shared, I could have sworn that you would never do me the way you did. And that's all of the plans and memories that we had made. Never knew you were capable of causing me so much pain. What was the reason why?
Ooh, I'm so happy I got my photo. I don't know which one I'm gonna use just yet, but whichever one I choose, I'll put it to the side. Heck, you might even just see it in the thumbnail because that's the whole point. I was taking this picture for the thumbnail of this vlog, so you're gonna see it in the thumbnail regardless. I'm so glad I was able to get that done real quick too, because sometimes it'd be taking me forever. What I did was I got my clicker and I hid it behind my chai, So I had like the clicker behind it. Now it's just like pressing the button. It's a bit trickier when you're doing like a full outfit photo. I'm gonna set you guys up in here because we're gonna get started on redoing my YouTube banner because it's about time for me to get a new banner for my channel. Okay, so change of plans. The office is way too dark right now and it just finished raining. So we're gonna be in my room for the remainder of this, and I'm gonna go ahead and log into my laptop here, and I'm actually gonna screen record my laptop so you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, actually, before I go ahead and get started on decorating my YouTube banner, I do want to go ahead and check some emails. Speaking of emails, I guess the first thing that we can get into when it comes to influencing are the emails, right? So you can put your email in your bio, these companies can reach out, whatever. When it comes to any email that you get, accepting the deal or declining it is up to you at the end of the day. And it really depends on what is aligned with your branding and your niche. So for an example, I just got an email because I'm starting to get more into lifestyle content now. And this company reached out to me. They have home appliances like a milk frother. They're actually pretty cool and you can get them on Amazon. So that would be like a really great thing to do, you know, as like an integration. Speaking of integrations, we need to talk about influencer jargon, right? So specific terms that are used whenever you're doing contracts or deals with companies, there are words and terminology that may not be familiar to someone who's just starting out. So definition number one, right? Dedicated video. What is a dedicated video? A dedicated video is basically one centralized video dedicated to the actual deliverables, the content agreed upon to post. One of my recent videos, the DIY microneedling, that was a dedicated video because that was one brand that I talked about throughout the course of the 9 minutes. That is what you call a dedicated video, centralized, focused content on one brand or one idea. And I'm so sorry if I'm like jumping around a little bit. Sometimes these things are coming to mind and I want to make sure people are understanding. So feel free to either pause or like reverse back if you need to like write some things down or like understand something again. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. An integration is actually different than a dedicated video. An integration is implementing content into a video. Let's say this brand reaches out to me and they want me to promote their milk frother, right? And that's actually kind of what I'm working on while I'm emailing this. I actually want to do this deal. Let's say I go ahead and I agree to this deal for the milk frother, right? I'm not gonna do no 15-20 minute video about no milk frother. Hello? No, like you guys don't come to my channel to watch me talk about milk frothers for 20 minutes. You wanna see other things. So even though the milk frother is aligned with my brand because I make iced chai latte, right? I make iced chai tea latte like every day. So it would be cool if I did like a little morning routine or something like that. Or part of my weekly vlogs, you know, doing a little morning routine montage with music or whatever, and me making my chai tea latte for the morning using the milk frother, and then going into, hey guys, you know, thank you for blah 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 for sponsoring today's video. This milk frother is blah blah blah. I use it for my chai tea latte. I love how it's blah 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 blah. Right? Talk about the product for 3 to 5 minutes. Boom, that is an integration. There are some influencers that do like 30-second integrations or 60-second integrations. I don't know how they're doing that because I gotta talk about stuff a little bit longer than that when I do my integrations, just to make it more organic. Yeah, you know, that's just an example on how an integration can be done. So for an example, if Aaliyah's face, she does like the HelloFresh sponsorships, right? Those are integrations because she has like a whole hour-long weekly vlog with her doing other stuff. But then when she get in her kitchen and she cook and she talk about HelloFresh for that little 60-second, you know, 1 to 2 minutes or whatever, that is what you call an integration. I'm trying to think of other examples of a dedicated video other than mine. I've done 2 dedicated videos on my channel. I'll actually link one of them right here in a card above if you guys want to check it out. The one I'm linking is my Bow Laboratory skincare review, that Canadian skincare brand that reached out to me that wanted me to promote their products. They sent me about like 4 or 5 things if I remember correctly. That is a dedicated video because I just talked about that one brand and reviewed that one brand throughout that whole video. Those are just the two main different types of content sponsorships. There's also mentions. If I do like my skincare sit down videos, like how I do with my chit chats, and one brand reaches out to me and wants me to promote their cleanser, that may get a mention, right? And a mention is shorter than an integration. Very similar, but shorter. It would be me like, oh, this is the cleanser. Thank you for so-and-so for sponsoring today's video. It blah, 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 blah. That's like a mention. Very similar to an integration. Mentions are more common in like Instagram stories, and mentions are becoming more common in TikTok sponsorships too. So some of y'all might have questions on my email signature. So you see my logo that's on there and everything all nice and neat and professional looking. And I signed this for all of my emails. Not every single interaction, just if a brand reaches out and I'm responding for the first time, just so that I could be taken seriously. And I will actually post little TikTok that I got this idea from. It's very easy instructions to follow. You do have to do it through Google Docs is how I did it. I'll put that in the little video for y'all.
I'm a graphic designer, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of those like really gorgeous email signatures in less than a minute. The good news is that you only need one tool, and that is Google Docs. In a blank Google Doc, go to Insert, Table, and insert a 2x1 table like this. And then I like to resize them so that they're a little bit taller and that the center line is moved to the left. And then this is tedious, but you'll go to each line and make the weight 0 so that it's invisible. So it looks like this. It's sort of invisible looking, but you really do have your table there. So typically on the left side, I will insert an image, like a logo, a photo, or a GIF. And then in the right column, you can enter all your information, your name, your title, and you can even add links to your social media or website. You can also use Google Fonts to update your fonts and colors. The last step is to copy everything and paste it into your Gmail.
Let's go ahead and open up a PR package before I forget, because I meant to open this for y'all for this video specifically. And we can also talk about like how I get PR and stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and open up this package here. This is from a brand called, I think it's Han Skincare. It's spelled H-A-N. Oh, so this is nice. This is the package that they have. You know what? I'm actually gonna post this on my story. So apparently they're like a makeup skincare cosmetics brand. Like I guess they made makeup products that had skincare incorporated in it, but now they actually came out with actual skincare. And from the email that they actually just sent me the other day, it looks like their products just came out. So if you're interested, I'll link some, some links down below for you guys. They sent me their skin refining serum and restorative day night facial oil. Okay, so here's my thing. Y'all know face oils. I'm probably just gonna end up giving this away in like a giveaway thing, because y'all know I don't be using face oils like that. I only use it like under my eyes, under eye cream, and I already have like 2 face oils that I switch from to do that. I actually have another face oil that I got from PR too, from Bubble. So whoever's gonna be getting that next giveaway package gotta be somebody with dry skin, because you're gonna be getting a lot of face oils. But anyways, this is the skin refining serum. So let's see here. Squalane. Pump 1 drop to clean skin. Blend over entire face, excluding eye area. May be followed with face oil if desired. Use once to twice daily. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna be using this because I love a good serum. So I'm probably gonna end up using that tonight. And, is there a note in here? What is this? Oh, these are the actual boxes that they come in, and they have the ingredient list. Oh, that's cool that they included that. So basically I get PR from, of course, posting about skincare on YouTube, because brands do search for that kind of stuff, especially if you have like skincare in your channel tags. But for the most part, if I'm buying skincare and I like a brand, I'm gonna post it on my story, tag them, and also link one of my affiliate links on them so that they can see that, one, I sell product. Whoever a brand works with, they wanna see if they can get a return from their investment. They're not just sending you stuff for free just because they like you. Like, it's a business exchange at the end of the day. Another thing to keep in mind whenever you are reading contracts, be very careful, because some brands will try to get over on you by saying, oh, we want you to do A, B, and C in an email, and then they'll send you the contract and they're going to be asking for more things. Like for an example, I had a brand reach out to me one time. They wanted me to do a dedicated video. And I said, okay, you know, I don't mind doing a dedicated video. This is my rate. We came to an agreement on that rate immediately, right? They sent over the contract, and when I'm reading the contract, they put in exclusivity and usage. Those two things are very important to know. So exclusivity is basically, let's say for an example, I get a sponsorship from NuFace, you know, the new microcurrent device that everyone's talking about now. And NuFace basically says, we want you to have 6 months exclusivity, meaning for those 6 months, I cannot promote any other microcurrent device. I know Foreo has one. All these other brands are starting to come out with microcurrent devices because they're competitors. I would not be able to promote those devices if they were to reach out to me for a deal for 6 months because I'm locked in with NuFace. That's just an example of exclusivity. Now, usage, that's also very important. And this is something that is becoming very popular, especially on TikTok for sponsorships. You can post something on TikTok and it could just do numbers. Brands don't necessarily have to look for someone that has a ton of followers. Depending on the platform, these algorithms are very different. So they may be able to do a sponsorship with someone that has like 1,000 followers, but they get like 100,000 views and 10K likes on a TikTok for that sponsorship, and that person can maybe even charge like 2,000, 3,000 for that deal without having the followers, because their engagement is really what matters, if that makes sense. That's why a lot of these smaller creators are able to get sponsorships now more than ever before, because originally someone my size, I wouldn't be looking at a sponsorship until I'm hitting at least 10K subscribers. But times have really changed now. So basically what usage is giving the brand the right to use your content for promotional purposes. So let's say for an example, I do a video for this brand and they want to take a clip of that or take the whole clip and use it for their social media and use it for their YouTube ads. And plaster like their brand logo on it. You know, like how these hair companies be taking videos from, like Arnell, for an example, she had a company take from her video that she did, and it wasn't even the company's hair, it was a different company. But let's say for an example, it was the company, and they took from her video and they posted it on their Instagram. Oh, this is Arnell Armand using our hair, and they're getting like commercial usage out of that. That is what usage is. That is also extra money. Usage and exclusivity are extra fees that you can add on to your sponsorships. So back to my story, when I was reading the contract and I saw the brand wanted me to have exclusivity and usage for 6 months, I came back and I said, okay, for 6 months of usage is actually this amount of an additional charge. And it came up to be way outside of like what we had originally agreed upon. And they said, oh yeah, that's way outside our budget, blah, blah, blah. And then I said, okay, well, how about we renegotiate the terms here? So instead of 6 months of usage, how about we do 1 month? Or how about we do 3 months? That is how you can, 1, negotiate your contract, and 2, let these brands know that you know what you're talking about, because they will sneak things like that in the contract, especially if you're small, to see if they can get over on you. I knew what I was doing. So let's go ahead and actually get into me doing my YouTube banner, because I feel like we prolonged that enough. Now we've transitioned into like my actual YouTube channel. We're not a YouTube studio just yet, but this is my channel. So it is time for an update. I've had this banner for a long time and there are a couple things that is missing. As you can see, it only has my Instagram and my Twitter. I need to add my TikTok, even though it's the same user as my Instagram. I need to at least let people know that, hey, I'm on TikTok too. Even though I do have TikTok as a link here, these are links. So if I were to click on one of these, it would take you straight to my socials. Eventually, I'll get like a new Abby for my channel too, because it is time for that. So if you're starting out, it's important that you have a trailer for your channel too. So this is my Peach and Lily skincare review. It is my second most popular video on my channel, and I posted this about 1.5 years ago. So this is something that is good to have as a trailer, so when people first come to my channel, they know I do skincare reviews. Moving down to my uploads here, these are my videos. The little CCs are closed captions. You want to have closed captions for all your videos. I'm surprised I didn't put closed captions on here. I thought I did, but I am gonna go ahead and just take care of that once we get into YouTube Studio. And this video too, I need to have closed captions. Closed captions help, you know, boost your engagement a little bit. YouTube likes when you add subtitles to your videos. I have an easy way like how I do that. And then down here are my popular uploads. So my smooth skin shower routine is my most popular video with 22K. And then my peach and lily review with 17K. My Tula skincare review, this one has been picking up lately, and it is now at 5.1K. Honestly, it might hit 10K if we keep it at a buck. And then my gay chat episode 2, this is the video that I did with some of my friends, with Kyra and Kaylin and Baishal. And then I have my Pharrell skincare review. This was also picking up, but it's kind of slowed down a little bit. But earlier this year, it was gaining a lot of views. My image skincare review, this is the second video I've ever posted on my channel. And it's so funny because how, you know, I'm just coming out the gate swinging, you know what I mean? Like, my second video ever is at 3.6K, and it's not nearly like the kind of quality that I do my videos now. Lighting is off in that and everything, but people are still watching it. This was when I did a watch me follow, or I followed so-and-so skincare routine and I get the same products that they got. This one did really well because Alyssa helped promote it, so I really appreciated that. And then my gay chat episode 3 that I did with my friends Sydney, Jabbar, J. Michael, and then I have my Lori Harvey skincare review. So this one I knew was going to be my next hit single, but this is still picking up. So this is definitely going to surpass these videos. Right now it's at 2.2K, and I posted this last December. And then my birthday weekly vlog, this is my top performing weekly vlog ever, actually, at 1.8K. And I posted that, you know, 9 months ago. And then my men's shower routine, my updated shower routine that I posted about 3 months ago. This is one of my also fastest growing videos in the short amount of time that it's been, 1.5K. And then my Grammy nominations predictions. This is my most disliked video, actually, because a bunch of Taylor Swift fans like found the video because I said she wasn't gonna win album of the year, and they like mass disliked my video. I think last time I checked like 50 dislikes. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that is my channel at a glance. So as you can see, this is everything that I have here, and then when you click on my videos, this is how everything is broken down. I'm working on getting my thumbnails to be more uniform, if that makes sense. So you see here, all the fonts are pretty much all the same, you know, kind of like the same aesthetic. Sometimes I experiment with how I want my thumbnails to look. So now I'm gonna be putting my thumbnails at the top of my videos, just because I don't like the idea of the timestamp getting in the middle of my title. See, like on my moving vlog thumbnail, the timestamp is like blocking part of the title, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna start putting my titles above my thumbnails so that, you know, it's more clear. And then some of you may be wondering like what these little tags here are. So these are plugins from a program called vidIQ. That is VIDIQ. vidIQ is something that you need to have as a YouTuber. Now, it is something that you have to pay for monthly, but it helps my channel a whole bunch. And this is where we're gonna go ahead and open up YouTube Studio. This is everything that I do on the back end. Of course, this is my engagement as it stands right now. My watch time is a little down because I haven't been posting as much, but of course now I'm posting consistently again, 2 times a week minimum. And now I'm also gonna be just doing different types of content, but you guys will see that soon. So right now I'm at 1,714 subscribers, and then I am gonna go ahead and go to my content. So this is where I want to add closed captions. So I'm going to click on that video, go to the side here where it says subtitles. YouTube automatically generates closed captions, and this is kind of where I cheat. I'm going to click duplicate and edit, and I'm just going to go in and correct the spelling because autocorrect never gets the spelling of my name right. So I usually just do that here, and I kind of skim through to make sure that like Nothing crazy is sticking out. And sometimes I'll take the time to like make sure everything is right. But for this, I just want to make sure I get that closed caption mark on my video so that my engagement can increase a little bit with the search engine. So I'm going to click publish, and now the closed captions mark is on my video. So I'm going to do that for this video too. Now this is a longer video and I'm definitely not going to be skimming through that to nitpick at everything. I'm just going to change my name. There you go. And boom, closed captions across the board. So that was pretty much everything that I wanted to show you guys in YouTube Studio. Now we're gonna go ahead and move over to Canva so I can show you guys how I make my new YouTube banner. So I'm not quite decided on the exact like design or I don't know, aesthetic, but and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be using this photo, but this is kind of what I was working on pretty much the other day. I think I want to incorporate green, but I do know for a fact I want like a nude background to kind of make my channel just a bit brighter and more minimalistic. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward with that. Another thing too, you see this little crown right here that says Pro. So I have Canva Pro, so I have more access to some of the designs and features that Canva offers. It is about like 12 bones a month, like 13. It's worth it to me. I don't keep it going for that long because if I don't use Canva every single day. So if I know for a fact I have a particular amount of work that I am done using on Canva, then I may like use the free version just for like a couple of months until I actually got to use like all the features again, because I don't like the idea of paying stuff that I'm not using. I don't think anybody likes that. So yeah, I think Canva Pro is really worth it if you're a content creator. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this little design here and figure out just exactly like how I'm going to, you know, do this thing here. So I'll probably have some music going and y'all can just sit back and enjoy.
We're sorry, the number you have reached is not in service. Please check the number or try your call again. Try your call again. Try your call again. Try your call again.
Oh baby, you be lying your verses. I be hearing say you buying them purses. I can't even lie, you ain't my type, you ain't even know that's fine in person. I can guarantee you if you my kind, she got every bag you can imagine. Big house, I can really be bragging. 100,000 in my mouth, like what's that? And not the big cheap, see that's embarrassing. He ain't me, you can keep the comparison. My bitch, probably one of the baddest. Good girl, turn her into a savage. This bitch got a problem in traffic. We can't do it, matching G-Wagon. Low key, I been keeping it classy. Could be really out here doing them nasty. Niggas couldn't even see me in last year. Just started and them niggas in nasty. I ain't even tried to when I passed and giving looks. I contribute to fashion. Drop a song, I be giving them cash. Stand alone, not your regular rap. Brand new car is noisy. Come through when it's roaring. You ain't gotta worry. Don't care about your boyfriend. See me ain't get nervous. I damn near did it perfect. Work hard and determined. It's safe to say I earned it.
あまり気を許さない方がいい。狼に食われてからじゃ遅いぜ、子猫ちゃん。
Okay, so I'm finally done, and let's see, it is 10:22 right now. I started this at like 7:51. Gosh, this took me like 2 hours, like over 2 hours, Jesus. But look at the final product. So bomb. I love it. 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 I wanted to go with like the Bottega green kind of nude aesthetic, and y'all know I gotta keep my DK logo there. You know, this gonna be the brand right here. When I come out with my own skincare or whatever, this gonna be the label, y'all. I said it here first, y'all already know. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with the results here. If you watch me on your TV, the banner is also gonna look like even better on there too, because it's on a bigger scale. That is pretty much it for tonight. I am beat. I need to cook dinner. It's late, but I still need to eat. It's almost 10:30, and I got chicken in the kitchen thawing out. I was gonna make like some chicken pasta or whatever, so I'm gonna do that. I might get on the phone with one of my people and chat it up for the rest of the night, and then I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Yay. Hate that for me. Hi everyone. How many times am I gonna do this where I just forget to film an outro to a video? But just wanted to pop in and say thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on any videos the second that they drop. And if you would like to binge watch any more of my videos, just click that playlist above in the upper corner. I forget which direction when I'm on this thing, but thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.